Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Yusef Scott, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here with me today. All of my loyal subscribers and viewers, those of you who have just found my YouTube channel or this video in general for the first time, I want to thank you for being here with me. I want to just let you guys know that I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos and be, dedicated to the So Darn Easy Forex movement. This video today is going to be on a slightly different topic than usual. I know that a lot of you come to this channel like other channels, and you want to find out more about, hey, how can I learn to trade forex? You've heard about this $4 trillion market, and you want to take part in earning some of that $4 trillion. I understand that. Unfortunately, when we all know that sometimes we hear the saying, and you may have heard people echo the saying that some things are too good to be true. All right. Now, unfortunately, whether or not you guys know this or not, it doesn't hold true to everything. All right. During my tenure in trading forex and training, I've noticed the need, or I've noticed the void of real powerful training. All right, and what I mean by powerful, what I mean by that is, training that's very straight to the point. All right, training that's not misleading, just training that's really like just raw. This is what it is. I'm going to show you this, and that's it. All right. And unfortunately, because of the void in the marketplace, that's why I had to shut down earlier this year, and I had to regroup and rethink my position in the forex training arena. All right. In so doing, I position myself quite well. Have a number of people who are being trained by me, have been trained by me, some of which have moved on. They've learned enough, and they've been very successful. But nonetheless, there are thousands of people who are finding forex for the first time each and every day, and with that, there's a need for straightforward training. All right, and I've taken a step back early this year, if not late last year, early this year, and I've noticed that there are a lot of people who are just going along with the flow, really don't know what they're talking about. They're just rambling on, saying all the same stuff that other people say, and unfortunately, it's not enough to get you by. All right, you're being lured into the training method of training short term and make millions, or make riches off of short-term trading. Not that it isn't possible, but it's far-fetched than what most people really know. All right, it's a reason why the big banks and the key players, they trade off the higher time frames. They're not wasting their time trading the small time frames, but you have some trainers and some gurus who actually teach that. That's going against the grain. You don't go against the grain. If most of you want to follow, or most of you may have heard a saying echoed, follow that. And that is, about the trend. Follow the trend until it ends. All right. So if the trend is set by, or being controlled, let's just say the key players are pushing the market around. If you follow their coattails, guess what? You ride the market along with them. They make it go down, you follow them down. They make it go up, you follow them the same way. They're not pushing the market down and then trading against themselves too. No, if they push the market down, you go with them. You go with the current. All right? And just like swimming. If the current is flowing this way, then you should be flowing this way with it. If you're going against it, it's going to be much harder for you to make progress. The same thing. It's really simple, but unfortunately, some people they will get you into thinking that it's just the opposite. Okay, so unfortunately, in my position, I'll say fortunately, but also unfortunately, I have to help my students unlearn all of those bad thoughts and bad, all of the things that you were taught before. I have to help you unlearn them. Okay, but nonetheless, I want you guys to understand this. Unfortunately, there's a number of, well, let me say this first. I decided to name my movement the So Darn Easy Forex movement. And I know a lot of people, they say, well, who's this guy saying that trading Forex is so darn easy? Trading Forex isn't so darn easy. Well, yes, it is a play on words, but it really is so darn easy. Unfortunately, people want you to think just the opposite, so that you can pretty much be spoon-fed information instead of getting the real information. Okay, I don't have time for spoon-feeding you. I'm going to give you all of the tools that you can use right up front, boom, to find success. That's what it's about. Being spoon-fed is not, that's not the way to go. I'm not going to teach you to trade on a smaller time frame when I'm trading on a higher time frame. No, that's going against the grain, because you'll be getting in the market, out the market, in the market, out the market, and you have to have perfect timing for that. Whereas on a long time frame, on a higher time frame, guess what? Long-term trading, you can hold your trade for a couple days, a couple months, So with that, I welcome you guys to learn things. I'm going against the grain because I don't follow what everyone else says. I've always done things the way that I see them. I follow my own trend, and I set the tone for myself, and I follow it. I don't veer off and follow what the consensus is doing or saying, But sometimes, of course, when you're doing something, you might have to kind of bend a little bit. But guess what? As far as being a trainer, we're going to do things the right way. And that's the way that I train you. All right? And that is training you to trade long term. All right? Do not take the name So Darn Easy and think that, okay, you know what, this guy, he's just saying it's so darn easy and he's just trying to lure people in himself. Understand this, to each his own. If you don't see me as being a viable tool, pivotal tool to help you get to the next level, then there are plenty of other trainers out there that you can go and get, Forex training services through. I'm not one to try to hold anyone captive or keep you here with me. That's unethical. That's not the way that I'm going to do it. I'm not going to be dishonest about it. I'm going to be upfront with you, and that's what a lot of people they like about me. Just straight to the point, upfront, and that's what it takes, So with that, I know that some people might look at So Darn Easy. He's trying to lure us in because he want people to think it's so darn easy. Well, yes, I do. I want you to know that it's so darn easy. I want you to see how easy it really is. And once you've been on both sides of the fence, you've been through the training where you trade a small term, you see how, or small, the short term, you see how challenging it could be to watch the charts all day long. And then when you come over to my side and you see how it's a totally different world, that's when you start to realize, hey, this kid, if that's what you want to call me, this kid knows what he's doing. All right. So, understand that I welcome each and every one of you to seeing the market in a totally different way. How about the So Darn Easy way? All right. Do not think that because it's so darn easy that it's just a play on words. It's not just a play on words. It's just what it is. So when you want to take part in changing your trading, come on over here and I'm going to show you. All right. You guys have a fantastic day. This is Yusef Scott. All right. Peace.